Hello everybody and welcome back to our video channel. Today I'm going to share with you my SDK for Python Plant 3D development. So if you have the zip file, first of all you need to copy all these files into your custom scripts folder. So you may have different paths, but the standard path is like this. Okay, so the next step, you need to have Visual Studio Code and you need to open this custom scripts folder. So let's find it. It's here and here. Okay, this custom scripts folder. So what do we have here? We have this primitives module. Maybe you already know it from my previous lessons, but now it is ready to use. So all the primitives for that Python books are already implemented here, and also some custom ones and new ones from previous release. This being Taurus, also Pigtail and Spring. Okay, I will show you how it's gonna work. So how to test all we have here. So the first time we need to load AutoCAD and register script once. So okay, we have it loaded. I register script with the button. I will leave the link for to the video if you don't have such a button. And now we have script registered, so everything remains to restart the Plant 3D once. I will do it. Okay, now we have it restarted and we can try every script we want. So how it should work? We have to, let's say, I want to try primitives we have. For this reason, I import primitives and let's say O1. Okay, and I need to reload primitives if I want to change something there, but actually I don't think we will. And let's try this Bintorus. So Bintorus, we have advantages of Visual Studio that we can see what we need to input. So diameter, thickness, and offset. Also have 15 here. And actually in one click, yes, we need to register script again, first time, after reloading AutoCAD. Oh, good. Now we have here this Bintorus. For the test scripting, we have responsible the wrapper Lisp. It is also included in the SDK and everything we need to make the button for this CleanWrap function. I will leave the description under the video. So the next primitive is Pigtail for the pressure measurement. And also we have Spring here. If needed, you can also use it. But it is usual primitives. We can do them, plenty of them. Just I'm going to share new ones every time I had. Okay, so Spring here is also working. Okay, now let's talk about structure profiles, which ones are also included into this release of SDK. They are prepared following European standards, but they can actually be adapted to any standards we need. So here we have U channels, I channels, and L shapes, and each I will gonna show you how we can use it. So for this reason, let's go into our AutoLOAD module and let's import from structure profiles, import, we don't need this dot, import profile I, and I will just shorten alias like as profile. Okay, good. And okay, we could reload, but actually it is not needed if we are not going to change anything there. So O1 equals prof I dot profile. We can see there are plenty of them. So profile IPN, and what we need here S and size. We can do like this: prof I dot profile IPN size dot, and you can see all of the sizes from size table. And everything remains just to input the height we need, and that's it. And if we want to change the position, we can do it again. It is actually, I prepared the map of the positions what we can have, and just to select from roll down menu, and that's it. So quickly and easy and helpful, I think. Good. So now just this expression, I think that we could shorten using aliases. I mean, new variables, which will be much more shorter if we reuse this expression often. So it all the expression, just the entire expression will look much shorter and better for looking and for searching. I think it can be also used as well. So now I propose to make short script to just to show and for understanding how to use all these profiles and how to test it quickly, how to test geometry quickly using all these features. So we will import I profile and also L profile. We prepare some stand, the standard stand for to hold the pipe, and so just example, I will leave it also in SDK. Okay, so pre-materials we will import as well. Maybe we will use it. So def test script and return. Okay, so first object will be iProfile, is the tent. So O1 equals prof I dot and profile IPN. Size again prof I dot profile IPN size 100, let's say, and height 500. Position, if we need center, we don't need to input anything because center is default one. And here in hot reload module, we need to load this new script, and we don't need to reload plant 3D because we reload script by Python. So everything remains here, like 1 equals ts test script. And go to AutoCAD test. Okay, now we have this column, this stand, and let's build the L shape here. So it will be O2 prof L. Just for L shape, we have different logic. I mean, we have 3 type of L profiles. First is custom one. There we can input the flanges, height and width, and flange thickness and radiuses. If we don't, it will calculate something like using flange thickness. But also, if we want to be more precise, we can use standard size tables from the standards, and it can be reusable as well. Okay, so let's try this custom one just to show you. Okay, and we see that we need to move it up and to rotate it. So we need to rotate it by, first we need to rotate, not to move. Rotate by, let's see. Okay, rotate by X, but minus. In minus direction because it is counterclockwise. So rotate X minus 90 degrees and move up. So by that on 500 millimeters. Good, perfect. Just we need to change the position of the angle. We could move it down, but actually we can use this position alignment. I will show you. It is profile prof L dot position L, and we can see here also the map from which we can select this center left, and it will move the angle to the left position, center left, and let's check it. Oh, we should select it not left but another position. Let's see. Okay, bot, not center left but bot. Okay, but is it correct? Let's see. Perfect. And now we need to move it to the left on the half of eye channel, eye profile. So it is also easy because we are able to retrieve the properties of this eye profile easily. We have access it because it is class object with properties. So we prepared like shift variable. It is half of height of profiles and move on this shift dimension. And let's check. Oh, not that parameter what we need. Another one, we need h. Yes, not b but h, and we need to move by y, not x. Okay, and let's check what we have now. Oh, perfect. Good. So another feature we have here new that we can set color using color indexes from AutoCAD. There are actually the color indexes from 0 to 255. All of them we have here, this index. Okay, so let's say here we have for yellow we have 50. I'll see here set color 50. Okay, to save and to check. Good, now it's yellow. Good, but one nuance that when we combine two bodies, the color will disappear because now we have new body and this new body has no color assigned. Even if we combine it in different way, the same. So what we did, I prepared the ShapeAssembly class. What does it mean? That we don't have all the bodies combined, but assembled. So we assembled these two bodies, and we can move this assembly, we can rotate it as this assembly, but actually uh, it has two bodies. So two bodies remain, but assembled. You can see it is rotated by 90 degrees, but all the colors are still remaining. And let's move it down on 300 millimeters. Let's check. Good. So feel free